You know, Andy, just reviewing the three previous outings of Great Taste and Ginebra San Miguel, the coffee makers defeated Ginebras twice out of three outings in the first two meetings during the elimination round, and they started to say hello to each other during April 2nd, and Great Taste came out on top, defeating Ginebra San Miguel to the score of 145 to 121. Then the second time that they met during the second round of the eliminations, and that was way back April 30. Again, it was Great Taste against the Ginebra San Miguel. Score then, if you will recall, 152 to 140. The first time that Ginebra San Miguel defeated Great Taste Coffee was last May 28th as we started the first round of the double round robin of the semifinals by 1 point, 119 to 118 in a cardiac finish.
That's right. The first 2 points of the third quarter coming from Michael Yang. Ricardo Brown adds another two, and the lead has ballooned to 32 points, 85 to 53.
And indeed, this is the biggest and largest lead of the coffee makers.
Ginebra has lost Don Ampalayo in this ball game. We don't see him on the bench anymore at this point.
Jump shot hard coming from Dante Gonzalgo, and they really had Joey Leizaga well covered, but a body contact is going to go against one of the coffee makers, against Toyko. That'll be his first personal.
Joey Loizaga with 6 points in the ball game right now. Will take two from the 15-foot line. He makes the first. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. If you say pretty good, so far he's been 100% here in the semifinals, going there 11 out of 11, and now 13 out of 13.
And Joey's been averaging 14.3 points per game, has a high of 19. Quickly now to Dante Gonzago, picked up by Joey from the wings.
He's got a pretty quick jump shot too. You can see that when he picked up the ball in one motion without dribbling, he went up in the air for the shot, and he made it too. So he has the 4 points of Ginebra here in the third quarter.
Back tap by Joey Loizaga.
Earlier I saw their father, Kaloy Loizaga, moving to the bench, to the back of the bench of Ginebra San Miguel, probably giving his two sons some encouraging words. No?
Well, he's trying to give them that animal spirit.
Yes.
That's right. And they had Michael Young well covered. Andy Gonzalgo did not give him room. Before he knew it, it was coming out of the other side of the board.
Yes, he threw up a very poor shot selection, as we would say. 28-point lead. Hackett gets the ball at low post, no double team, and he gets the easy 2 points.
Hackett scored 10 points during the first quarter, adding another 8 during the second period. That was his 20th point against Michael Young. Young has scored 35 so far here in this ball game. Ricardo Brown,
snap shot there.
Lead pass to Joey.
1-on-3 situation.
The Spitfire brings it in. No basket, however. And Young pulls down his 11th rebound, 7 and 4. Playing hurt, and he doesn't bother with it.
Slows down the ball game a little bit.
I think what Michael Young told himself is going to be mind over matter. Awkward shot. Oh, it was almost effective. Down on the floor is Dynamite. That crashed against Philip Cesar. Cesar on his feet. Here is Jaworski looking for an opening. He'll take it from 16.
Yes, sir. Good shot. Gets to a position wherein his man was screened off. That was Atoy Ko. The lead has been cut down to 24.
Ginebra has to be patient. They have to take it one at a time. At the same time, trying to tighten their defense. They've got to be very quick in their rotations. Because so far, the production partner, as you pointed out, has been concentrated on Ricardo Brown and Michael Young.
That's right. There's a foul given up by Dante Gonzalgo. Atoy drives through the baseline. What you can see, obviously, for Great Taste is they've slowed down a little bit. I don't think anybody can run for 48 minutes. So Great Taste slowing down here a little bit. There's a good block by Michael Hackett on Young.
And they will lose it to the baseline. Ginebra San Miguel will keep, and you've got to admire that hustle by Kai Dick. And he gets a rest, and we have the return of Tuatles.
This is where Great Taste is missing a guy like Fabiosa, because Fabiosa will never go down court. And when Kai Dick tapped that ball, you can almost believe that Fabiosa is going to pick up that loose ball because he's always there hassling the guy with the ball. So he'll be around that area, and he's very quick to pick up balls like that.
Well, we certainly hope that the damage on the hand is not going to be as bad.
It's on the elbow of Chito Loizaga. Dr. Ben Salud, the PBA physician attending to it. He seems to be all right. Big smile there by Chito.
Broke his skin. Got a little wound.
But they're as tough as they can be.
They go to Hackett. They're trying to double. Spin shot. Young on the run. Going to the open man. The quick brown fox has scored.
That's the advantage of Michael over many other players. His ability to dribble and pass off on a fast break, despite the fact that he's about 230 pounds.
Michael Young was on his bicycle. Before you knew it, he was right there defending under the basket.
All they have to do is get the ball to Hackett, and it would have been some problems for Atoy Ko, but the outside shot coming from Dante.
Dante Gonzalgo now has scored 6 points. It's also pulled down 6 rebounds, 4 and 2. Time is 8 and 10 seconds here in the third. Atoy Ko. Inside the Twadless. Jaworski on him. And Jaworski just kept on poking. Trying to stop Twadless during his first personal foul.
You know, Arnie is not very easy to guard because he has a low post game, and definitely he's one of the few players of great pace who knows how to post up well.
And he scores his first from the line. Twadless had 2 points during the first quarter, adding another 4 during the second period. Ended up the first half with 6 points. Cesar is rested, and here's the impact player, Ramos, back on the floor.
Two out of 2 for Arnie Twadless. 26-point lead again. This 89 to 63. Twadless also 100% from the free throw line during the semifinals. Outside shot by Dante Gonzalgo, who seems to be getting hot.
Now he has scored back-to-back baskets. Young drawing. Hackett is playing with 3 personal fouls. When you stay a little bit too close,
you know he's going to drive, especially if you don't cover the left side, where he loves to go. 3-point shot by Loizaga offline. Nobody to pick up the loose ball recovery, and a double dribble called against Dante Gonzalgo.
And we have a turnover. Right now, our story and fouls, only 2 called against Ginebra San Miguel to the 1 of great taste. 7 and 25 here in the third. 91-65. Great taste. Offline from Atoy Ko. Twadless with the offensive rebound. Looking for the open man. Being pressed by Dante Gonzalgo. Foul is going to go against Gonzalgo. That'll be his second. Double checking that. We have our situation on personal fouls. Gonzalgo, 5 personal fouls, not 2 as I reported earlier.
And these are more problems as Ricardo Brown hits a 3-point shot.
Ricardo Brown's first rainbow shot. Michael Young knocked in 3 during the first half. Someone was in the blue paint, and his man was a mile away.
What
so,
is?
Warning on illegal defense.
You get somebody hot, and all of a sudden he commits his 5th personal foul. Problems are really mounting for Ginebra San Miguel. 3-point shot by Sonny Jaworski, and Ramos comes up with a tough rebound.
To the cutting Michael Young from Atoy Ko. Jaworski gets away. Stops on a dime, and he gets the shooter's bound.
You know, I think Great Taste certainly wants to enter the 4th quarter with a bigger lead as they had at the first half. I'm sure that they don't want to see any more collapses coming from their team, so definitely they're coming up with high percentage shots here in the 3rd quarter, trying to nurse that 28-point lead they had at the first half. And like I say, Twadless really has a good low post game. Mendoza having some problems with him. Good spin there by Hackett, and the foul given up by Ramos, however.
Tried to extend help defense, was all over the back of Hackett, who was spinning for the basket. That'll be the second personal foul against Ramos. Watch how it happened once more.